So would all of you join all of us in welcoming our outstanding new CEO, Kenyatta Brunson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Peter, Ruth, and the board for that beautiful introduction. It is truly a blessing to have a board that is dedicated to the mission of N Street Village, but it is even more special to have a board dedicated to and supportive of my success as CEO. Thank you. My name is Kenyatta T. Brunson, and I am honored to serve as N Street Village's Chief Executive Officer. It is so great to see so many amazing village family and friends this evening. As I look around this room, it brings me so much joy, and my heart is so full of gratitude for all of the people that believe in the work that we do, which is to provide women with a safe and dignified place to heal from past traumas and move towards greater independence. The work that I do means a great deal to me, and I am grateful for those in my life who allow me to freely work in my ministry and understand my commitment to social justice. My mother, who instilled in me the belief that you never look down on a person unless you are extending them a helping hand. My husband, who saw me 15 years ago walking up and down the sidewalk outside of John Young Women's Shelter, trying to get the women to come inside for a bed, and he's never left my side. My beautiful and gifted daughter, who is my daily inspiration. The many people in my life who have been mentors to me, encouraged me, and supported me, colleagues and friends, my chief peers, and to the amazing, gifted, committed, dedicated, and wonderful staff at N Street Village who are on this journey with me. Could the staff that are here this evening please stand? Thank you all for being such a strong presence in my life. As we continue to face so much uncertainty, a public health emergency due to COVID, systematic racism, and civil unrest, the war in Ukraine, all heightened by politically charged environments, health and food insecurities, and extreme poverty, I would like for you to take a moment to think about the support system that I just described. The support system that is so important to me, and the support systems that most of you have, a support system that does not exist for many of the women that we see in our programs. Can you imagine living in a hostile world without such critical support, all while trying to access the most critical basic need, housing? Can you imagine having 20 plus years of your life condensed to a medium-sized duffel bag because only 2 bags are allowed in shelter, having no job and the last $10 to your name, and having to decide whether you pick up your prescriptions or get something to eat? Can you imagine walking into a building for the first time, worrying about being judged because you are a woman experiencing homelessness, feeling like you have to explain to someone that you are a good person with a caring heart, a determined spirit, a mother, a sister, a friend who worked for many years but now you are a point in your life where you can no longer maintain your home because you lost your job due to a medical emergency and fell behind on your mortgage or rent. Can you imagine? How does that make you feel? Sad, desperate, angry, hopeless? Now, imagine walking into the doors of N Street Village, carrying that same duffel bag, plus the pain of your current circumstances and the distress of your past experiences, and being greeted by a compassionate staff person welcoming you into a place of dignity, a place of respect, a place of love, a place of peace, a place to build memories, a place to make lasting connections, a home. That is what we provide. I applaud you, our N Street Village friends and partners. I applaud you because your investment into our community leans into a promise of providing each woman that comes to our doors a safe and dignified place to be, whether that is a bed in our emergency shelter or a unit in one of our permanent supportive housing programs. You have helped us provide a place to call home for over 2,000 women annually. And you have advocated along beside us to end homelessness for all women in DC. These past 2 years have been quite challenging, exhausting, isolating, and full of uncertainties for the clients and staff. There is not a handbook on how you work through a pandemic or nationwide civil unrest. If there was, we wrote it. We had to be innovative in how we provide services, creative in how we engage volunteers. We found our strength in cross-department collaboration and provided each other grace in those most difficult moments. As a community, we made a deliberate and bold decision daily that our actions would continue to lean into our promise of welcoming and empowering women, inclusive of race, gender, or sexual identity, that we would be a vessel of hope, peace, compassion, and empathy. It is an honor to work alongside the staff every day because they remain committed. They remain poised for the next challenge. They remain dedicated and creative because they stay focused on our mission. It is truly amazing to see the women flourish and blossom into who they are meant to be without changing who they are, as you will hear tonight. All of this was possible because of the collective hope that we hold for a better today and a more reassuring tomorrow. I know that I asked you to imagine the lives of the women earlier. Now I'm asking you to imagine a day where a place like N Street Village doesn't need to exist. A place where systematic racism is no more. Health disparities don't exist, and where social justice is equitable justice. It is my belief that with continued investment of friends like you here tonight, sharing this moment with us, it can happen. I hold on to that hope, and I ask that you do the same, because hope is something that we can all share together and propels us to do this critical, difficult work together. Thank you.